When you hear the word converse, you should think in your head opposites. So if the Pythagorean theorem states that if a triangle is a 90-degree or right triangle, then you know a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Working backwards from that, the converse states that if a squared plus b squared equals c squared, you can say it's a right triangle. Yeah. I do not know. I'm going to pause that and you can explore it on Google or talk to me after class. So yesterday we learned this method and it was going from a right triangle to a squared plus b squared equals c squared. You could find this side. Let's do it really quickly. We know it's a right triangle because they give us this box. So we can use 4 squared plus 8 squared equaling c squared to get that missing hypotenuse. 16 plus 64 equals c squared. You guys had this problem on your homework. So c would be the square root of 80, which we said was 9.1? 8.1? Okay. 8.9 centimeters. Cool. So if they have a missing side, you're going to go from right triangle to a squared b squared equals c squared. If they give you the 3 sides, you don't have anything missing. There's nothing to prove except they want to know if this thing's a right triangle. Tell whether this triangle with the side lengths of these 3 is right. You're going to take the 2 that are the smallest, and you're going to plug them into a squared plus b squared. 5 squared plus 12 squared. Does it matter which one is a and b? It does not matter. These can interchange as much as you want. We're then going to equal it to c squared and see if it gets 2 that are the same. We did this one up above, so 25 plus 144 should equal 169, and this works because the 2 numbers are even. Our answer for this one is yes. Most of your answers today are going to be yes or no. No numbers. Tell whether each of the triangles given side lengths is a right triangle. 9, 40, and 41. Where do I put, or what numbers do I put for A and for B, Maya? Does it matter which one's A? Yeah, that's correct. You could flip-flop them as much as you want. Plug it into your calculator. And let's vote before you flip your page. Is this going to be a right triangle? Thumb up yes, thumb down no. This is a yes answer. Those 2 add to 1681. Correct. Moving on. Note that the hypotenuse is always the longest side of the triangle. Okay, let's do one more. This should be example 2, I think. 8 squared plus 10 squared equals 12 squared. Let's vote. So if you think this is a right, thumb up. No, thumb down. Andrew, what do you think? No. These don't equal. It's our first no answer. 164 doesn't equal 144. If that ever happens, it's automatically a no. It will still form a triangle. It's just going to be either an acute or an obtuse triangle. This one's probably going to, I don't know. You try these on your own. If you finish, go to bronze. What? After you finish these ones. Well, we're going to do one more word problem. Cool. Log into... I'll send you something. There. Yeah. Yeah. You can start bronze. Just flip back to the example when we start that. The word problem. Some of us aren't done. That's okay. If you are done, raise your hand to help me out. Number 2. Was this yes or no? Silent hand. Tony?
Number 2, no.
Yeah, sorry. They're labeled 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 3, what is this one? Tanner? Another no. Agree with that? We think it's a yes? Let's check. It's okay. 16 squared plus 30 squared equals 34. What do you get on the left side if you thought it was a yes? Someone said yes. Wyatt? What was the number for this one? On the left side? Oh, you can't even see. Sorry. Scroll down. What is it? Okay. And 34 squared is the same. Yeah. That should work. Oh, it'll just give you like 30 squared. Yeah, that's a good note. Number 4, yes or no? It's a yes. Number 5, yes or no? No. Okay. Last example, similar, just in a word problem. We're just going to do one of these things and then move on with our lives to bronze. Kylie, can you read example 2, Katya?
She plans to build in her backyard. If the lengths of the 3 sides of edges that she purchases are 13 feet, 10 feet, and 7 feet, will the flower garden be in the shape of a right triangle?
Sketch yourself a triangle. Let's just make it right for now. And I'm going to start labeling these sides. Where does the 13 go? The hippo, because it's the biggest one. 7 and 10 can go either way. Be careful that you don't just automatically put the first number as a squared. This has to be c squared. 10 squared plus 7 squared equals 13 squared. From there, just do the same thing as before. Man, they're excited. What's happening? Are they outside? Okay, cool. We'll have a chat. 13 squared is 169, and we can see automatically that this guy is not going to work. So Katya has a triangular bed. It's just not 90 degrees in there. Some other thing. Go ahead and skip 6, 7, and 8. Flip to bronze and get out your clock partners. If you finish all 17, this process is semi-automatic once you get the hang of it. Be careful of calculator blunders. You can move on to the extra practice page. You're going to round these guys to the nearest tenth. Ignore the last part. It says round to 3. Don't do that. Move to number 7 today.
Hey.
Go.
Mariah.
No.